Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and we have officially made it into the coldest time of the year, normally speaking. Our normal high temperature right now is 39, and we're going to stay there for the next couple of days. And by the end of the week, we're going to start inching those normal temperatures back up, and they will continue to rise until July, believe it or not. So right now, again, this is the coldest time of the year, and it looks like Mother Nature is going to cooperate because take a look at Monday's temperatures. In fact, what I want your big takeaway for this broadcast is the fact that temperatures, notice how cold they're going to be pretty much across most of the country, and that includes even the Gulf Coast. Normal high temperatures, again, around 39. We're going to be in this light green area, which means temperatures are going to be a little bit below normal on Monday. On Tuesday, maybe inch up a few degrees, but still pretty close to normal or slightly below normal. And again, most of the country on Tuesday. Notice what happens here on Wednesday, pretty much the same thing, with the exception of now we're starting to see a dip of some very cold air. The purple is really Arctic sub-zero temperatures. Those are going to stay to the north. That's good, but this blue is going to start swinging its way down. That's on Wednesday. Thursday, you see it there. Very cold on Thursday. Look what happens on Friday. Maybe a little bit of a rebound, but again, notice not much warmth across the country, or at least temperatures above normal. And then by next Saturday, another shot of some Arctic air could start sneaking its way across most of the Great Lakes region, and where this blue temperatures are also going to start swinging its way across. So again, the big takeaway from this week, temperature-wise, it's going to be cold. So now the question is, where's the precipitation going to be? On Monday, there's not a lot going to be around. You can kind of see that here, pretty quiet for the most part. But watch here on Tuesday, a couple of bits of energy, one there, one there. They're starting to show up a little bit, and you can kind of see here across the north, again, some snow, but pretty quiet. But watch these two areas of energy, and they kind of come together there on Wednesday, and there's going to be a system moving through the Great Lakes region. The question is timing on this, and again, the cold air is going to be in place. So if it comes through during the day with temperatures a little bit above freezing, most likely a lot of it here in the Ohio Valley will be in the liquid form, but there's probably going to be some snow in the Great Lakes region, northern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Now, if it comes in a little bit sooner during the morning hours on Wednesday, or maybe a little bit later on Wednesday, we could be looking at some snow here. So it's really going to be a game time decision to see how much snow we will get out of this system. That's on Wednesday. Now notice what happens on Thursday. A little bit of energy sneaking behind it. It's going to be cold, so there should be some snow showers across the area on our Thursday. Here comes another system starting to work its way towards the east. And you kind of see here, now again, remember the cold air is in place, and this is going to bring in that other shot of some Arctic air probably for next weekend. So looks like Friday's going to be fine. The northeast is going to get some snow. So again, let's watch what happens here. And this is going to be on Saturday. The system moves through. If the cold air is in place, and again, the timing is just right, there's going to be a not a major snowstorm, but there's going to be some significant snow where we could see some travel problems right here in the Ohio Valley, and certainly points up towards the north. Could be a little bit of severe weather also down towards the southeast. But also notice what's happening here. The West Coast, pretty dry. That's pretty much the way it's going to be all week. So remember, if the West Coast gets dry, we get cold here in the winter months, and it looks like that's what's going to be happening as this week shapes up. So again, your big takeaway is it's going to be a cold week, potentially a snowy week. I'm George, the Weather Dad.